the sampling distribution of a difference of two proportions. That's the lesson of today. What we're going to do here, we're going to compare two population portions. Okay, so P1 for event 1 minus P2, that's what we call difference of sample proportion, and the standard deviation for that is going to be the square root of P1 minus P1 divided by N1, so that's for the first portion, plus P2 multiplied by 1 minus P2 divided by the number of the proportion 2. And we have a formula to find the variance between x and y equal to the variance for x squared plus the variance for y squared under one condition, that's x and y are independent events. And what independent means, they can't happen together. They cannot happen together. So the proportion 1 minus proportion 2 normal is P1 minus P2, the probability for 1 minus probability for 2, and that's probability 1 minus probability 1 divided by N1 and plus P2 1 minus P2 divided by N2. Do we have conditions? Yes, we have conditions. The proportion 1 minus proportion 2 is unbiased estimator of P1 minus P2. The second, each sample must be simple random sample, so comes from random distribution. Okay, number 3, for both of them, n, the number of the sample multiplying by the probability, should be more than 5, and the number of the sample multiplied by 1 minus probability should be more than 5 for two samples. Number 4, they must be independent. Otherwise, you can't use a formula. Do we have an example? Yes. First example, in a large, I'm going to write only the hit keys, large urban school. Why I picked up this one? Because that's one of the indicator, which is simple random. I'm checking all the conditions. The percentage of boys and girls having 3 average or higher are both approximately 10%. So I have P1.1 for the boys, P2 is point 0.1 for the girls. So this is a boys, this is a girls. Now, a random sample of 80 girls, so the number of the girls is 80. Okay. Indicate 15%. So P2 is 0.15. Okay. And for the boys, the number of the sample is 100 with a percentage 12%. Okay. If the difference, actual difference is 0. This is a key for proportion 1 and proportion 2. Now I'm going to check the number of the sample, 100, multiplying by P, which is 0.12, giving me 12 more than 5. So that's the first step. 100 multiplying by 1 minus 0.18, which is 0.86, giving me 86 more than 5. On the other side, 80 multiplying by 0.15 is going to be 12 more than 5, and 80 multiplying by 0.75 giving me 68. So I'm now saying that the number of the sample multiplying by the probability is higher than 5, so that's the second part. Now, are the two events independent? Yes, because you cannot be a girl and you can't be a boy in the same time. So this is an independent. Okay, how can I do the question? So proportion 1 minus proportion 2 normal, P1 minus P2, and P1 1 minus P1 divided by N1 plus P2 1 minus P2 divided by N2. Now I'm going to start doing the probability. So 0.1 minus 0.1, and here square root for 0.10 multiplying by 0.9, 1 minus 0.1 divided by 180 plus 0.15, 0.10, 0.1, sorry, so by 0.9 divided by 100. So now that's the point of the guess. So it's going to give us normal 0, 0.045. Okay, now let's calculate the probability. So for the z value equal to proportion 1 minus proportion 2 minus probability 1 minus probability 2 divided by square root for probability 1, 1 minus probability 1 divided by N1 plus P2, 1 minus P2 divided by N2. So that 0.03 minus 0.03 is said in the question that the difference is 3%. 3%. And divided by 0.045, so approximately 0.666. How to find it using the calculators? I'm going to write shade norm and 0.0310, 0.04. So that's the percentage that 3% is telling you, and that's the proportion 1 minus proportion 2. Hope you understood. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.